That is much. Oh God, cooks everybody. Got a whole bunch of things coming to my phone. I'm on the backup phone. One of my backup phones. I have two backup phones now, so I'm on one of them. This video camera is kind of cool. I like the bright, vibrant colors it puts out. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, I tell you. It's kind of cool, man. Kill the no, grow the yes. Kill the no, grow the yes. I was just looking. Oh, what up, Zeke? I'm back too. What do you know? What's up with you, bro? Decided to switch onto another phone and whatnot. Make sure. See how this thing looks on the big screen. Kill the no, grow the yes. On the big screen. Kill the no, grow the yes. Got my little lounge for the non-smoking. I'm running out of these things, yo. I got like, one's right here. 4 MGs, and they running low. Hey, what's going on, fam? What's up, Art? What's good with you, man? Relaxing is working way better than the last two. Okay. I'm just here chilling, man. I was just in a inspiring mood, kind of. You know, I watch a lot of like videos that talk about positive reinforcement and things of that. Coffee helps the no smoking. Yeah, it does. It does. What else I be messing with? Something else I read up a little bit on that I be messing with. It's right here. The B12 has, probably read it. It has like an insane amount, like 10,000% of B12 is in here. I might take like 2 of these a day. And of course, I showed it before. The ginkgo biloba. You can see it backwards. It's really spelling Adalib Agkinig. What's up, my story? Gemini, what's going on? Oh, to listen to my jams? Okay, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, kill the no, grow the yes. That's gonna be my new phrase for the year of clear vision, which is coming upon us in like what, a month and a half or something like that. Resume. I guess it's back. Or it's about to be back. Check back in 5, no doubt, Z. I was gonna make sure I'm back. That B12 gives you mad energy, yep, it sure do. I don't know if this thing is back or not. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's back. Sounds like it's back. I see it chilling though. Yeah, yo. But in general, anytime you hear negativity come your way, people rejecting you from this, that, the third, or whatever, you don't gotta accept it. Kill the no, grow the yes. What's up, Armed Rebellion? You know what I'm saying? Any negativity that you just not feeling, go in one ear, out the other. Kill the no, grow the yes. Keep the positive reinforcement going. People always gonna tell you, you can't do this, you can't do that. I don't care how crazy or absurd your idea sounds. Like right now, if you want to be a billionaire, be a billionaire. Who could tell you can't be a billionaire? There's other billionaires out here, right? Now they say there's like, I think like 4 or 5 black billionaires. Well, if you black, you'll be the 6th or the 5th. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe, for the most part, the only thing stopping us from being able to do and be whatever we want to do and be is our own doubt. And a lot of our doubt, pretty much all of our doubt, comes from outside interference. Outside people trying to tell us what's practical, what's reasonable, what can be done. And a lot of that stuff comes from school. It comes from grade 1st through 12. It comes from college. It comes from organized line desks and sitting down doing things with a structure, folding your arms and taking notes and being, a good student and stuff like that. So that's just my little gem. Don't let the outside interference of no stop you from your inevitable yes, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. When you do hear no, reject that shit. Within reason, of course. You're trying to have sex with a woman. Woman says no. Then you don't do it. I ain't saying all that. And also make sure you know the difference between don't stop and don't. Make sure you know the difference between don't stop and don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Because there's obviously a clear difference. What I'm going to start doing, since I'm running out of these lozenges to help with the non-smoking, I'm just going to start messing with like little mints, which will kind of, I don't know, maybe psychologically take the place of the lozenge. And I'll just rock with it like that. Keep the breath minty and all that good stuff too while I'm at it. What's up, Elm City? You know what I'm saying? Elm City know about keeping shit positive and avoiding all the nonsense and the negativity and, all that stuff. You talk all the time about how the black sector could be poisonous and you just gotta take a break or a complete withdrawal from it a lot of times. So, yeah, man, kill the no, grow the yes. And like I said, all the no is going to come out from other people. Like if we were left as children, imagine when you're a child and you got your vivid imagination and shit, right? I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be Superman, I want to be able to fly, whatever you dreamed as a kid. At least some of that stuff is actually very doable. But what usually gets people off course, what usually dulls our senses and our imagination is outside interference. Having to be a grown-up. Oh, but that's not adult, like that's not grown-up. Positive affirmations are real, yeah, yo. I was listening, I'm gonna tell you a funny, interesting story though, right? What's the guy's channel's name? If I can remember his name. There's this one dude, he's a brother too. He does the affirmations. If I can remember the channel's name, I'll say it or whatever, right? I would listen to those things every night. Now I'm gonna tell you the kind of like creepy twist to it, right? I would listen to his affirmations every night. Go to sleep with them things on YouTube. Put it on loop. Put it at a low volume so I'll still be able to sleep. But it'll hit my subconscious. And he'll say everything. I am great. I am the truth. I've got the biggest. Well, he didn't say all that, but you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It was some real good stuff he be talking, right? But what happened? One time, that part where you're like in between waking up. You're kind of like halfway in the dream world, and you're kind of halfway into waking up. You're just kind of like in a weird state where you could think of everything. Like it's like that weird in between sleep and waking up state, right? I was in that state, and the thing was on, and I was listening to Homeboy. Now this is gonna sound creepy. His voice started sounding different. It sounded like robotic reptilian. That's the best way I could describe it. Like he has kind of like a real semi-whispery voice, like, I am the truth. I am wonderful. I am a billionaire. But in between that state of sleep and waking up that I was in, I don't know if I caught like the undertone of the voice, but it sounded like a lizard, like a robotic lizard, like, I am the truth. I am billionaire. I am the... And ever since then, I cut Homeboy off. I stopped listening to dude. I was like, oh nah. Well, I'll still listen to this stuff, but I ain't listening to it from this cat. I'm trying to remember his channel name. Let me see if I got it, because he posts a lot, so I might even have it. I mean, I didn't unsubscribe for him, so I might still have him, like, in the left side, the list of channels and all that. You Are Creators, that's his name. That's the channel's name. You Are Creators. He has a You Are Creators regular channel. Then he has a You Are Creators 2. So he talks that good stuff. But one time when I was waking out, Homeboy just sounded like a reptile or something. Oh, what's this? LA just put a $15 per call, Steve. Let me play that for a minute.
Straight up, bro, man. Let me holler at this little nigga for a minute, man. I told you, bro. No, look, this nigga would've got another number, y'all, and start calling my goddamn fall family. And I'm not talking to you, bro. It's gonna be $15 per call, bro.
See? LA wants $15 per Steve's call, so he's gonna get $15 per Steve's call. You gotta be careful with them joints, right? That's kind of what I was thinking. You know, on some, you know, like it might not be on the, you know, homeboy might not be on the correct side of righteousness. You know, when the devil will try to tempt you with some stuff at the same time. Once I heard that reptilian sounding voice, I was like, oh, word. Homeboy might be playing for the other side. I might not need to rock out with dude. Yeah, he sounded like straight up like, it's weird. It was like really like, it sounded like a like half robot, half lizard type thing. What up, man, or what? Still get arrested for not checking? Yeah, like Megatron. He kind of sounded like a mix between Megatron, Soundwave, and I don't know, just some creepy like lizard type monster. And then you hear all the stuff about alleged reptilians and all that other crap. I was like, oh nah, I'm good on dude. Some of those have spiritual connotations in them, right? Like another thing I used to listen to that I totally stopped listening to were those frequencies. You know, like the 720 frequency and all that, where there's two kinds. There's the kind that'll just sound like screeching noise. And, you know, they got different frequencies that you listen to. Some will be like to heal you, allegedly. Some will be for prosperity. You know, different alleged positive frequencies you listen to. And some of them will be, you know, just be noise. Like, it'll just be a crazy noise. And then you have others that'll have like the sound of the ocean and waves and stuff. And then the undertone will be the frequency where you can't really hear it with your ears. It's like a dog joint where it's supposed to hit your subconscious. Yeah, those are straight bullshit. Like, yo, I done heard some bad things about those. That's like unlocking some old, you know, that's when you get into all that like Kundalini and all that other, you know, the whole Kemet thing and all that. I was like, nah, I'm good on that. Yeah, when I heard dude sounded like Megatron, I was like, nah, I'm good on dude. Let me see, what's LA talking about? $15 per Steve's call. Oh, I turn it off? There we go, $15.
So I'm telling you, the next time you talk to me on the phone, I suggest you don't hang up and waste these nice people money. Mm-hmm. Okay? I'm no longer talking to you for free. I have to get paid off Steve's, man. Okay? So it's going to be $15 per call, bro. So don't be calling me unless you get my $15, bro.
It's the actual nature, not that Kundalini shit. Word.
I'm playing, but it's $15 a call, brother.
Right, just like actual real sounds of the ocean or birds chirping or whatever. Or even the thunder. You know what I mean? I don't mind, you know, like when you know you indoors and you're not out there, like sometimes that thunder would be good to hear. What's up, Vanessa? How you doing, sweetheart? What's good with you this evening? You know what I'm saying? Just talking about these positive affirmations. What I call it? Avoid the no, grow the yes. I'll be forgetting my own stuff that I be saying and typing. I'm very spontaneous. Kill the no, grow the yes. That's what I call it. I'm spontaneous. Like that shit came to me and like I had named it something else before, like Men of Might or some shit like that. Then I was watching some shit. I was like, oh, I know. Kill the no, grow the yes. And I turned it to that. Have you heard Chingy talk? Oh, hold up. I think I know what you're talking about. Chingy, he's been rocking with Phil Valentine. I think I know what you're talking about. Let me put it on the screen so I can see. Have you heard Chingy talk about that stuff? That nigga was bugging. Yeah. He's one of Phil Valentine's students. He did the whole comedic whatever Phil Valentine did. My homeboy Amar, another one. He might even be watching this. Shout out to Amar if you're watching this. A Marvelous. If you do come in here, subscribe to his channel. He's one of I think he was in Phil Valentine's first class. They got millions of creepy pastas. You would not believe how cool they are. They got a lot of folk stories and all different kinds. You should check it out. You said pastas? Creepy pastas? Did you mean pastas? Like a lot of folk stories, all different kinds. Word. Yeah, killed or no. Like what I was saying, I ain't even trying to talk about other homeboy, about Steve's, but I'm still gonna use one of his, what he claims is his, I don't know, his motto in life. I'm still gonna use that as an example. This ain't necessarily to cook them, but is to take what he says as an example. He says that his phrase is, I never lose. Now, off the break, that might sound like something positive. I never lose. But when you're trying to program your subconscious, that's not the way to go. Because and I've spoke about this many times, the subconscious doesn't know polarity. It doesn't know positive and negative, or yes and no. You know what I'm saying? So the subconscious is not hearing that you're trying to say that you will never lose. All the subconscious will pick up is never and lose. It just takes those negative terms and it just churns out your life in accordance to those negative terms. It don't recognize that you're trying to say, like, look, I am not going to lose. It's just hearing not, it's hearing never, and it's hearing lose. Oh, Pastor Wilson, it's just scary stories that you listen to. No videos here, cool, and pretty much each one is a bit different. The same, like about, even is about the same scary characters. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like some good old Twilight Zone type stuff. But yeah, so what I was saying, a good alternative to I never lose, you'd want to rock with something like I always win. Now you're telling your subconscious the positive words, always and win. Ain't no negative spin that you could put on that. You know what I'm saying? You could even say, I always don't win. I don't say to say it like that, but you could say, I always not win or something. Your mind's still going to pick up the always and the win. It's going to take those words. It's not going to know the polarity. You know what I'm saying? So, just like, well, they say like diseases and stuff, like people that don't want to catch cancer. And they always talking about, oh, I don't want to get cancer. Let me eat this. This is good for avoiding cancer. Doctor, what's going on? How am I doing as far as fighting cancer? I'm really not anywhere near getting any cancer, am I? Your mind is just hearing cancer, cancer, cancer. Not to say that you'll end up having it, but at least in your subconscious, you're not doing yourself any justice. Whereas on the other hand, if you say something like, I'm going to eat this because it's going to promote great health. You know what I'm saying? It's going to promote great vitality. It's going to make me stronger. It's going to keep me youthful. Now, those are anti-cancerous things, strength, youthfulness, vitality, and all that. But you're not telling your mind the C word. You know what I'm saying? You feeding it the good stuff. You know? Those just a couple gems that I done picked up along the way. You know what I mean? You try not to say negative things to yourself. Word. Yeah, see, that's good. Let me play a little bit of Homeboy. I don't know if I get flagged. Maybe some of y'all can hear the roboticness in the voice. I don't know. One day I just woke up and Homeboy was sounding very crazy. But you are creators. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could be exaggerating. It could just be something I heard, but I'm like, I'd rather play it safe. You know what I'm saying? Could just be my, my crazy imagination picking up on something that wasn't really there. This is Homeboy. I was saying it sounded all crazy.
Only if you use it negatively, it brings trouble.
Oh, that ain't him. Hold up. And he's doing his thing. He said that he said he's gotten himself to, I think, about anywhere from a $2 to a $5 million net worth. Came from, I guess, humble beginnings and everything, just like a couple years ago. And all he did is rock with the positive affirmations, and of course, put in the necessary work and whatever he was doing. And he's up right now. But I'm gonna let y'all hear his voice just in case somebody else could pick up on the shit that I heard. But I was only able to hear it when I was sleeping.
Time and time again.
See?
Knowledge is king. The more you know, the more you can be, do, and have.
You like the camera?
There's a platform that hosts over 25,000 online courses that teaches you anything.
Oh, the Udemy.
Drawing, film, dancing, photography, online brand building. Anything that you want to learn is on this platform. This platform is called Skillshare.
Skillshare? I never heard of that one.
Skillshare for over 6 years now. My very first online course from Skillshare was from Gary Vee. He was doing an online course on his book, Jab, Jab, Left Hook. And that book entailed online marketing and strategies. And those strategies are what I use today. Knowledge is power. So, I spoke with the people from Skillshare, and they offered to give my audience 2 months for free. 2 months of unlimited knowledge. And you can learn at your own course. So click the link in my description and learn away. Learn. Now,
well, I ain't gonna do all that, but I'll share the link to that Skillshare thing. I never heard of Skillshare. I thought he was gonna say Udemy. That's another one. Man of War know about that joint, Udemy. Well, let me put that in the chat. Yeah. Joint where you want to look up courses in any and everything, anything from coding to, I don't know, animal care to how to cut hair to how to rap. I heard that I got my homeboy was telling me I should do a course on how to rap. But yeah, this is it right here, Skillshare, and I'm gonna throw the Udemy in there for anyone that's not up on that. But basically, it's like I don't know, what do they call it? Like a community-based thing. Think of like Uber, where just regular non-licensed people could drive people around and they're the new taxi drivers. So that's kind of what Udemy, and I'm assuming Skillshare is also like. People that may be proficient in a certain skill set, and they go on, they go on the website and they put together a course, and they sell it to the people. So basically, any of y'all, if y'all have anything that you want to teach the world, you want to make some money off of it, you could go to Udemy. I'm assuming Skillshare is the same. It's the first time I'm hearing of that, so I don't know if it's totally, works the exact same way. But yeah, whether you want to learn or you want to teach and make some bread teaching, this is the site for you. Skillshare. Udemy. Boom. Right there. So that's some fly stuff right there. Let me see what y'all talking about. Trying to let life ride like a wave. Trying too hard to avoid a thing and focus on the worst stuff often. Yeah, yo. Spontaneity. I was just telling somebody, spontaneity, the spice of life. You know what I'm saying? Try not to say negative things to yourself. That's right. Like the camera angle. Are you going to do the fan call thing from last time? Oh, the thing with the link. I might even shut this down in a minute and do it off the main computer. I was just talking about spontaneity, just spontaneity. So I just want to do a stream on the phone real quick, and I just did it. I'm kind of like the Joker sometimes. That's why I like the Joker. I think that's why the Joker is one of like the top villains, because he's the type of dude, he won't even have a plan. He'll just like jump in the fray or something and just like do shit off the fly and then just be mad ill with it and like blow up the whole Gotham practically. But of course you should plan things out too. I don't want to get on here and start talking some old crazy kooky stuff. You know what I'm saying? When I say keep your imagination and keep that childlike ingenuity and imagination, of course do so, but handle your responsibilities at the same time. Draw up plans. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily got to fly by the seat of life all the time. You know what I'm saying? Especially with major things, you absolutely should plan. The only thing I'm saying is within your plans, don't get rid of the things that people will tell you is preposterous or pie in the sky type things. If those are things that you really want to do, put them things in your plan and then work toward it. You know what I'm saying? Where's the music on? Oh, you had your twerk clothes on? Oh, okay, I'll play something real quick. It ain't gonna sound as good as usual because it's off the, I'm rocking off the phone piece. But I'll play something for you, especially since you got your twerk clothes on. You know what I'm saying? I can't leave you caught out there with twerk clothes and no twerking to go with it. Yeah, we'll do this one. Boom.
What was him? Yeah, man, it's for you. Check it out, though. You did. In an instant, look at me now. Cause when I blow up, you won't see me. You'll get a look at me then. So just look at me now.
All of these days I be grinding with rhymes I've been put to a pen. Take a look at me now. Cameraman zoom it, look at me. And the hand moves, they flick at me. While I'm on the block with a close to me. I ain't stopped till these pockets good and deep. Couldn't sleep. Had to make moves like they came from my home. And I may just be home. I can't make it a fool. And I make sure persona. Thinking and fearing these neighborhood piranha. Hard tails on my sharp tail. Checking out the seat slaves. Walking for little wings. That way to me. Take one. I brainstorm, yeah, run alone. From the days I came to my final home. Time in between, I am made to glean. Segregation is me who shots upon. The waves in the sea, I'm closing that. And all of that when I rhyme it's on. Ready to beat and spit the script like an autograph that I sign shit on. Take all the passion and climb alone. All the cast with people out of moans. What you in the lid, the way they share the pitch, you a boy's status, meaning watch your throne. All the cast aside on your vision like jugs. And the niggas I lie practice. Once you deal with them high brackets, they'll try your asses, no time to wait. Money off and feeling like I like snacks. If you find the plate, keep grinding great. With a full course meal, no eyes of hate. So look at me now. Cause when I blow up, you don't see me or get a look at me then. So just look at me now. All of these days I be grinding with rhymes I've been put to a pen. Take a look at me now.
Haters never thought that they would ever see standing on the cover of a magazine. Now they see me all over the TV screen. Everybody wanna take a look at me. I was fucked up, ain't nobody have my back. Didn't nobody let me hold nothing. Didn't nobody from me sexy. My niggas lost in the ground up. About power tone, Tony signed up. And I tried to circle back, but I came back for the round up. Fake love, same thing. Everybody chasing clout and trying to be the man. They put you up under the bus, yeah. These niggas ain't nothing to trust, yeah. No, they broke.
This thing got my head looking all like mad long. Like my head don't look like that. Like if I do it like this. Like this thing could really contort your face. Like these phone cameras. Look at this now. See, now I look mad long. Or oblong and shit. But then if I do like this, it's a perfect song. Look at me now. Now look at me now. Look at me now. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. You know what I'm saying? I know you like this angle, but I'm just letting it be known. I ain't all that oblong looking the way this shit got me looking. But I'm looking at the big screen, like this shit got me looking like an oblong, like a bowling pin.
Started from the bottom on some Drake shit. I beat the Garden's evil apple on some snake shit. She gave me the wrong number on some fake shit. Now I got a pussy tripping on some lake shit. And ever since I focused it, I came, but they changed up. I got my change up.
It didn't change much.
Don't let me for your regrets, just let me for my success. The man who holds his own is the man which we respect. And I promise, I ain't never been a liar. To the day that I retire, and my soul set on fire, I will hold it down for real niggas worldwide. I know they feel that shit, keeping it paralyzed. Terrified that I may terrorize and fuck the game, yeah. Telling lies, so I'ma sterilize the king of names, yeah. I'm telling pies, I'm writing down our lives, we switch the names, yeah. It's televised, no need to fantasize, nigga.
Look at me now. That's when I blow up. You won't see me or get a look at me then. So just look at me now. All of these days I be grinding with rhymes I've been put to a pen. Take a look at me now. Love and hate energy, so it don't matter long as you go in, baby. Look at me now. It's the ground floor, so deep game, then salute the sky when I'm soaring. Take a look at me now. That is Look at Me Now by Black Sector Mafia, Poets Kane, aka Tone Space, L.A, and of course the one Bob Powers. You know what I'm saying? Look at Me Now. Y'all see the green screen. That's part of the spontaneity I'll be talking about. I could have easily went on Amazon or something and ordered a green sheet. I wanted a green screen, but I wanted it now. Went to like 2 stores. None of them had the green cloth. And then one of them, they had the, the cardboards. I was like, well, F it. I'll just get the cardboards and put them up. I ain't waiting. So, and I keep meaning to order it too. I should do it like right now on some real stuff. Just get on the thing, There ain't any more than like $6 to $10. Get the actual screen. Then you can get the stand for it. That'll, put it up for you. You get the stand for like, I think maybe like $20, $25 in total. Get you your stand. Like a real studio will have and everything. So I might do that. But yeah, I gotta get a green screen. Because even when I'm using it, sometimes you could see like the boxiness sometimes. Because like in the creases, like, if you ever watch my thing, you'll see like them little creases. And it's something I could easily fix. All I gotta do is just get a real green screen. But, but it ain't that I'm too poor to get it, and I'm just doing this like I done found these things in the street or nothing. Nah, it's just I'm too impatient. I probably paid the same amount for those cardboards than what the green screen costs. Them things are like $1 each, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 by 12 of them. So you know what I'm saying? Try to check out BSM, but I did not find many good ones. The only ones I like were the ones you played. I only checked out 2 songs. You only checked out 2 songs? Shit. Yeah. Let that whole junk run. You gotta rock the whole playlist. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a superstar lady, 24 hours to live. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you, studying or something, or just chilling in the crib. Just go to the Bob Powers channel, hit the playlist, just let that joint run. And trust, just zone out. You'll like it, You like all my music. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. You checked out the Black Sector Mafia joints? We put Bob Powers joint up in here again, because he's the one that got the playlist. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some like, if you like this, you'll love this shit. Bob Powers. See, my computer's acting of regular speed now that I'm not like streaming on it. Styles issues genuine apology and gives his take on Bob Powers' rap ability. Word. So now I want to be slow. Look at me now. This the ground floor. You know what I'm saying? Still gonna keep promoting Black Sector Mafia. Boom. That's right here.
I want you to ask yourself, if you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? Shit like that. I'm at the point where I can see the ending. Almost finished up the vision, now I'm tripping.
Consequences from bad decisions, past decisions, part of it. What would I do? Where would I go? What would you do? The 24 hours marked your ending. Consequences from past decisions. 24 hours to live.
What do I do? I'm crazy, but that's what it is. What would you do? If I only had 24 spend out with my son, let him know that it's like this about to change your son. You're not making me this castle, your manhood has begun. You must protect this house, let me show you how to shoot this gun. You must be brave, earn every dollar that you collect and save. Become an entrepreneur, don't stay no fucking slave. Invest in real estate soon as you see the prices scale. And ride the wave. Everything you purchase, shit earn you change. In other words, no liabilities, just assets and gains. Stay away from street niggas, don't ever join the game. And watch the some of these women, they'll lie for your last name. I swear to God, the cool kids in school always gon' need a job. The lame kids own the businesses that they try to rob. If ever somebody take from you, even up the odds. I think you ready, my son. You make the perfect vibe. And I see the ending. Almost finished up the vision. Now I'm tripping.
That verse was amazing. That's a good twist. The whole song is about 24 hours to live. And that's how Bob Powers did it. That was beautiful. Oh, she in the kitchen. I think she's sleeping now. Otherwise, she'd be like, meow, meow, meow.
24 hours to live. What do I do? What's that crazy, but that's what it is. What was you doing? 4 hours up on the earth. I would just break out into the purge. Rich people hitting with stem cells. Black women missing their
After birth.
Organs from human trafficking, attacking the Vatican, killing them all with the massacre. CMS with bulletproof, but they offering advantages, thinking that niggas can handle it. Nah, dog, and them fell off. The last day on this earth, and I'm about to live a little hell off. The killing of cricket police, the same for the past of the beat. I ain't never taken me, I ain't never give up. This path to trust my seed. 24 hours to breathe.
News to launch, steps to panic, cruise abortions, all for us to keep it landing, world destruction, interruption, time was working, time is grace, berserk and bugging, one day left, on mothers, how they sons of stress, the end is not cement, get fried, no other head above the rest, repentance, try, hands down, nations falling in an instant.
Ma,
I'm writing out to my
think it's right.
tribulation soldiers, form assembly lines, you can say it's over, after
Them shit swap bombs over Baghdad and every sky.
Arm again and arm again, for your arm, leg, arm, and head trimmings, all of y'all want the head of it, cause it's hell, hearing out water, kicked it, and one day we all fall the victims, so ahead and let you classify the words of difference, tell your wife how much you love before she gone to different, try to want to roll these niggas over this, and that's why we all going is with them all the vision, and they get the proper people like a sucker, y'all did it more than once, so let's say goodbye, kill a motherfucker, once a life is needed, ending, almost finished.
Both them verses, man, they went well together. I like how he mixed it in like right back to back. That's what it is. What would you do? If 24 hours marked your ending, consequences from past decisions. 24 hours.
Last 24, behold the pale horse on the police, I declare war. I gotta go, they gotta come. Keep it rolling from a fucking 44. That's a new sniper in DC. Nice to meet you, oh, that's me. In my crosshair, I wanna see.
Donald Trump. Pipe bombs.
My mind racing, my clock ticking, my plans to blow up Babylon. Doing up like a model problem. Bring it into a room, die. I know one at the crossroads.
I'm at the point where I can see it ending. Almost finished up the vision now. Tripping up consequences from bad decisions. Time's ticking, I got 24 hours to live. What do I do? What do I know? What's I pray for? That's what it is. What would you do? What would you do? If 24 hours mark the ending, you probably start tripping off consequences from bad decisions. Time's ticking, I got 24 hours to live. What do I do? Where do I go? What's I pray for? That's what it is. What would you do?
You know what I mean? We said Billy Dance's man. Mike Mills on. He got Triple Darkness on the thing. He said Billy Dance is my man. Me not be streaming this shit. My homeboy went to school with Billy. With I don't know if it was Billy Dance. He went to school with Little Fame. For those familiar from MOP, he told me a wild story one time about they performed at a club, MOP that is, some like local thing. I think it might have been in Brooklyn, maybe in Manhattan. They performed at the club, and after they performed, they robbed the joint. That was my homeboy's account. He said it was like kind of like in the early years of MOP. They performed and then they robbed the spot right afterwards. I was like, wow, that shit's crazy. It's nice. Thank you, Vanessa. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You said, I found one of creepypastas for you to check out if you want. Put it on this stream. It's like 2 minutes long. Okay, yeah. What is it? I'll put it in the thing. Matter of fact, I'll give you the power of wrenchability. So this way you could put any links, anything you want up in here. Yeah. So yeah, throw the link down. I like short stories. What they call it? Anthology series like Twilight Zone, Black Mirror. Black Mirror is fire. Tales from the Dark Side. I used to rock with that hard. Tales from the Crypt, not so much. That one was a little goofy, but that was okay. Twilight Zone, that's my favorite show of all time. The 1959 to 1964 version. Is my favorite song of all time is Twilight Zone. If there was a missiles headed to each state, and if there was 2 hours till they hit, you'll see the worst out of people, I believe. Yeah, I definitely agree. You love the Twilight Zone joint? Yeah, that's my favorite show. And my favorite episode out of all the Twilight Zones is To Serve Man. There has not been a girlfriend or a girl that I dealt with on a good serious level that I have not shown to serve man the episode to. Like, it's almost like a prerequisite that you watch that shit with me if you haven't seen it before. You know what I'm saying? If you're a woman and you into it and you already know that episode, then hey, that's a plus. We still watch it together anyway. But yeah, that used to be like a prerequisite. You gotta watch The Served Man. Can anyone see them? See these? Well, I won't be able to like show it. I could play it where you could hear it if it's like a story. If it don't, if the visuals aren't necessary.
A married couple who had just returned home from...
Okay, perfect. Yeah. I'm playing it right now. Let's listen. The Crayon, Creepy Pasta.
A married couple who had just returned home from their honeymoon decided to buy a house. The couple was very happy because they managed to get the house at a very cheap price. It was a nice neighborhood, close to the city and just a short walk from a shopping center. One day, the husband was walking down the hall when he spotted a red crayon lying on the floor. The couple didn't have any children, so the husband wondered where the crayon had come from. Perhaps the previous residents left it behind, he said to himself as he casually threw it in the trash. The next day, the husband came home from work to find another red crayon lying in the exact same
I like
spot.
this.
He was very puzzled and decided to ask his wife about it. The wife grew pale in the face when he brought it up. She told him that every day since they moved into the house, she'd been finding red crayons when she was cleaning. They were always lying in the same spot at the end of the hallway. The husband was standing in the hallway, wondering about this weird phenomenon, when he began to notice something was not quite right.
It do.
The
Sounds
hallway
scary.
was too short. He tapped on the wall at the end of the hallway and heard a hollow sound. Curious, he began peeling off the wallpaper, despite the protests of his wife. Behind the wallpaper, they found a pair of sliding doors. It was as if someone had carefully hidden the entrance to a closet or a small room. The husband discovered that the sliding doors had been nailed shut. He got a hammer from his toolbox and began prying out the nails one by one. After pulling out the last nail, he slowly opened the sliding door to reveal a small hidden room. Looking inside, they saw that the white walls of the little space were covered in words scribbled in crayon. Over and over again were the words, "Mommy, I'm sorry, let me out. Mommy, I'm sorry, let me out. Mommy, I'm sorry, let me out."
And that's it. Mommy, I'm sorry, let me out. Oh, so there was like a dead kid up in there. Cause you said there was a part of the compartment that they couldn't open. Did I get it right? So like there was a part that they couldn't open where likely the kid was locked in, that the parents left him in. And but there was another part of it where they could see what he scribbled on the wall saying, "Mommy, I'm sorry, let me out." Is that about right? They're all pretty much like campfire stories. Some are all Twilight Zone and just fake stories of governmental projects. Like I said, millions of them never ended. I used to sleep listening to stuff like that. Yeah, that is it. I don't know. I like it. Manowar said it sound kind of goofy. You're on the scary stories side of YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I fuck with it. You know what it kind of reminds me of? What's that old show? I think they might have even revived it. It used to come on like the cartoon. I think it was even on the Cartoon Network. It's like a Twilight Zone, but it's kind of like a kid version of Twilight Zone. Creepy Stories or something. It had like some name to it. It was just like Twilight Zone, but it usually dealt with like little kids, teenagers, and younger than teenagers and all of that type of stuff. They used to sleep with the lights off and TV off. Strange things always happen. Oh, for real? Oh, yo, you the type that gotta have like some type of stimulation going on. I'm kind of different. I could do the R.L. Stein. Yeah, I think that is what it is. The R.L. Stein jump off. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Manowar, I do tarot and always keep my lights on. I go either way. Like sometimes, like, you know, like how I was talking about, I'll listen to the affirmations. I have the YouTube on and listening to that. But then other times I'll turn everything off and just, do it with the darkness. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type that I'll always or not always, but a lot of times if I have a TV on or something, the stuff will get incorporated in my dreams. And sometimes that's like a good thing. Sometimes I don't like it. It all depends on the mood I'm in or whatever dream I'm having. You know what I'm saying? I could have like Law and Order Special Victims Unit on while I'm sleeping, and then I'm dreaming about the chick that got raped or something, and Ice-T up in there trying to work things out, and I'm helping Ice-T to figure out, what's up with this rape victim or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is that just me? I think that happens to a lot of people, right? Like if you sleep with the TV on, which is funny, I did a song called Sleeping with the TV On. But yeah, if you sleep with the TV on, it'll kind of like get intertwined with your dreams. I had too many encounters and experiences at night. Word. Did anybody used to, this might sound strange, but I find a lot of people used to do it. Did anybody used to rock to sleep? Or y'all might even still do it, where you like shake your head on the pillow to go to sleep? I was doing that for years. I used to rock to sleep. Like ever since like a little shorty, like, and it'll be in a rhythm. I'll rock my head back and forth like that to sleep. Actually, I think I did that up until my 20s. Because I remember one time my homeboy, Herb, you sleep with the TV on, and it enters your subconscious, yeah. You know what I'm saying? One time my homeboy Herb, when I was staying out in Maryland, he had spent the night in my crib or whatever, right? And I guess he was in my room or whatever, like on the floor or some shit, because used to watch the Goosebumps, that's another one, yep. And I listened to the stories, or is that the R.L. Stein one, Goosebumps? I think that's the same shit, right? Used to watch Goosebumps, listen to the stories, and see the scenes of the stories, and it's kind of great. Yeah, that reminds me of that joint, of that R.L. Stein's joint. I fuck with up shit. Matter of fact, let me subscribe to that shit. Little goofy ass, scary ass stories. Because that one right there, that one's a little creepy. Like if I deciphered it the way the story is, and it was like a dead kid in that locked up room, then yeah, that's a little chilling. But yeah, like when I used to rock myself to sleep, like one time my homeboy stayed over and this dude got freaked out. Like, I guess like if someone else is looking and you just see a big ass nigga in bed doing this until he goes to sleep on some like halfway exorcist type shit. He was freaked out. And yeah, like a thick DC accent and everything. And he used to call me Shandell. He was like, damn, Shandell, you freaked me out with that. I don't know what type of shit you on, Shandell. When I saw you doing this, he added sound effects to it. Now, I never used to go There'll be no sound involved. But Herb's rendition of it was like, shorty, I saw you in there in that bed, and you was going I was like, yeah, this is some shit I did. I used to rock to sleep. That might be part of what had me stop doing it, because I know I stopped doing that like in my 20s or some shit like that. But the funny thing is, like, I talk to people. I bet out of the 6 people in here now, there's probably at least one of y'all that either used to or still do rock your ass to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I found out it's more common than I thought. I used to think it was a just me thing. Not that big of a baby. When you see white human figures and you're jumping around in your room and you can't barely move, they talk to you and touch your feet, and the only thing you can do is wave back. Oh, word. Oh, that's why you don't be sleeping. That's why you need something on, because that shit done happen to you. You done caught that sleep paralysis shit. But the funny thing is, like, I used to do it to a rhythm. Like, there had to be a rhythm. Like, with the rocking, like, another thing I used to do, I would sleep with the radio on. Like, I'd need a beat. So then when I'm rocking to, like, a rhythm. It'll be to, like, a 1, 2, 3, 4 type pattern. It'll be an on-beat rock, like a doom, 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 doom. You know what I'm saying? That might be like part of the reason of my, affinity to music and everything, and, rhythmic type shit. It might all coincide with each other, but, eventually I ended up, I remember why I cut that shit out, because having like a serious girlfriend and girlfriends, and where you're sleeping with them every night, and it's like, yeah, you don't want to let her see you doing this old wild shit. Just that's what it was. Like when I would sleep with actual women, like literally sleep with them, I would never do it because I didn't want them to see the shit. Whereas my homeboy Herb, that's a dude. I don't give a fuck what you see me do. you know, but but yeah, he was bugging. He was like, Shorty, I saw you going, And Herb was an animated dude. Now the funny thing is, he saw me rocking, doing all this and this, but this dude, when he walks down the street, he walks with like a nod, like this is how he walks. This is literally how he walks, like doing his head like this everywhere. Like he was like real, like he just had like a real animation to his like movement. You know what I'm saying? And the fucked up thing is he used to, you know, I'll just say this, like anybody that's from the hood or that's, you know, been around a couple blocks and shit like that, you could tell certain people. I ain't even trying to diss dude. Me and dude ended up did have a falling out, but I don't even mean it to diss him. But y'all don't even know who I'm talking about, so it ain't really that big a deal. But anybody from the hood that been around or whatever, when you around certain people, you could tell who is a former crackhead. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? Like that crack, the 80s, early 90s, whenever people done did that and they done beat that habit, certain traits, they stick to you. Like I'm sure there's people right now that know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, yeah, I know some ex-crackheads and they may move in a certain way or they may talk and the inflection of their voice, like that crack just does something to people where even when they stop, it's just certain stuff that stays with them. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what Man was saying. I was there, pale white. Let's see what you talking about the thing. Was there pale white and friendly. Shadow people aren't white like that. You don't see them right. Yeah. Most people that talk about you know, them sleep paralysis moments, they usually talk about like, you know, some black shadowy figure. So, you know, you got the white figure. That might be the money man. You know what I'm saying? he might be there with something good for you. You know what I'm saying? Most people get the black ones that freak them out. That might be the come up man that be trying to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You might need to turn the lights off and, you know, let homeboy come back and see what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Your foot was uncovered and one of them touched your whole foot. Yeah, he's trying to touch your foot like a lucky ass rabbit foot. He probably got some he probably got some bread for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to get what you call it, the lucid dreaming and all that type of crap. I don't purposely do it anymore. But there was a time when I would like purposely try to do it. And at first I got scared from it because what would happen when it would happen by accident, like right before I go to sleep and consciously I'm aware that I'm dreaming or what's the other word for it? Spirit walking, what's the word? Astral travel and all that type of stuff. Before I was consciously doing it, before that would happen, I would see all types of scary faces, like devils and demons and just some like real crazy shit. Just all types of scary faces. And the next thing you know, boom, I'm up out my body and I'm just floating around over the bed, going to the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Walking out here, going to Queens, or, you know what I'm saying? Just moving all around, going to France, just having a good old astral time. But the fact that it would always happen with the scary faces, at first I was like scared of it. But then what ended up happening, I kind of like grew a liking to the whole astral thing. So then I just started associating the scary faces as, well, that's just the path I gotta go on to, you know, get to this level. So then I started looking forward to it. And then I would like see the scary faces and they'd be all coming at me and I wasn't scared of it. I was like, all right, whatever. What's good? Yeah, what's good? Yeah, let's get this on so I could just jump up out my body. That's just one experience. Reveal yourself. It ain't working. There were like 3 or 4 of them. Oh, word. But like I said, the creepy pastas, they get great. I sue them to help me feel great. I can totally feel the fresh air and feel the fear. They feel it is great and truly scared sometimes. You be traveling in your sleep, Vanessa? You might have asked to reveal themselves. Yeah, you said they didn't want to reveal themselves, Man of War. Well, that's why I said what I said. I would just rock with it, especially since you seeing the white figures and most people feel, you know, see the shadow people. You know what I'm saying? They might be the good guys. Or the plot twist, the white people may really be the bad guys and you may be doing the right thing. And everybody that be seeing the shadow people thinking that they're the bad guys, those might be the people with the bag for them. That's trying to like get them on their life path or something like that. astral travel is fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't do it anymore. I guess, you know, you could say spiritual reasons. I don't really rock with all that other type of stuff before. But for a while, I was like having me a good old time, just, you know, jumping out my body and just doing whatever. I'll tell y'all, I'll give y'all a gem though. I know one thing that definitely works, right? Because I tried it once. Because, you know, sometimes it could be hit or miss. You try to do it and you may not do it some nights or whatever. Wherever you sleep, whatever room or wherever you're at in your bedroom, turn off all electronics so you don't have any frequencies or waves going on. That means turn your phone off, power off and everything. Unplug everything, like your TV. Don't just have it off, especially the flat ones now. It'll still have power in the background. It got a mic and a secret camera looking at you, so there's still power running through it. Unplug it from the wall. Unplug all your electronics so you don't have any type of electromagnetic resonance interfering with that shit, and you'll have a much better chance of, you know, jumping up out your ass than, you know, if you got some type of electronics plugged in. They need to guide me to some millions. This shit, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That they, you know, see what they talking about. See what they talking about. Shit. Is it weird when you feel and see yourself die in your dream? They say you wake up right away, but is it really true? Scared me when some things chase me and stuff is really freaky and terrifying. Yeah, that could be some scary shit. Like, and I could say that anytime that's happened to me, it's been the same thing. Like, I'll wake up, you know, like right when it happens. I've been doing it since I was little. I'm a pro. Word. Yeah. So yeah, you already know. Shit, you probably one of the scary people that other people be seeing. You know what I'm saying? Since you proficient and professional with it, it's probably other people that's trying to do their astral travel thing, and you be the one up in their thing with the rah and scaring them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me find out you the white figure up in Manowar jump off. You know what I'm saying? Got him sleeping with TVs and radios on every night. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you never dreamt of dying? Yeah. I haven't done it often, but anytime that I have, I'd wake up like right away. I never like went through, you know, the movie literally ends when that happens, you know, it's wake up. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if anyone's ever like dreamt of dying and then go beyond that in their dream and see whatever happens. They're probably telling you to get back in your body before you wake up. Yeah, you know, I heard everything. They say there's like an astral cord that's connected to you, and, you know, if the cord breaks and you're in the astral world, you'll stay there and you'll die, but the cord never breaks and all that. I've heard all types of shit about that. Remember, when I'm dreaming and I get killed, I see the most scariest faces of true killers when I die. I feel like something truly evil, something want to be dead, and if it could, it would forever try. Oh, word. Well, shit ain't happened yet, so, you know what I mean? You're here for a real reason. Because they got me like they want everything fucking breathing. You don't let that cord snatch, right? Shit, that reminds me of a Twilight Zone episode, I forgot the name of it, but the one where the dude went to the psychiatrist because I think he had like a heart condition or something, and he couldn't sleep. He literally couldn't sleep because if he were to sleep, he was afraid he'd die. Because when he would sleep, there was like some woman that he would see like in his dreams or whatever, and she was like seducing him sexually. But due to his heart condition, he couldn't like really get aroused like that because it was bad for his health, and it, you know, due to his heart condition, it could possibly kill him. So like he went to the psychiatrist because he hadn't slept for like days or weeks, some long time. He went without sleeping because he didn't want to go to sleep, because he didn't want to see that woman that's going to seduce him, because otherwise he died. So he goes to the psychiatrist, chopping it up. He's telling him all about the situation and everything, and what happened. And, you know, I guess the psychologist is talking to him, whatever, he's chilling. And the next thing you know, a lady walks in the room. And the lady that walks in the room is the same girl that he would see in his dreams that was seducing him and getting his heart going crazy. And so this dude, he freaks out and he just jumped out the window and died, right? There's another plot twist. Then after that, the scene changes and somebody comes in, I think the lady or somebody comes in the room, psychiatrist is there, the dude, homeboy, is there on the couch, but dead. So basically that other thing of him talking to the doctor and the lady coming in, that was the dream of him jumping off to his death. He dreamt that, when in reality, he had died because he dreamt that and he saw that girl that he kept seeing. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of them freaky episodes. I forgot the name of that episode. That was a good one, though. So my own mother choked me to death. I saw her in the scariest intent she ever did. I never saw her the same again. I always saw the killer intent in her face. Wow, that's deep. It was deep right there. I get guided to money all the time. Word. Damn shit. It goes back to what I'm saying right here. Kill the no, grow the yes. The yes will guide you to the bag all day. Right, telling you to get back in your body before you wake up. Let me see. Did I subscribe? Let me subscribe to Homeboy though. This yeah, good looking out, Zeke. I'm gonna start fucking with these little things, especially like that little 2-3 minute joints. Like the Twilight Zone came back, and a lot of people, they didn't like it. They came back for like one season. I liked it. I thought it was dope. Especially the last episode. If anybody that hasn't watched it, I ain't gonna spoil it, but the last episode of the brand new 2019 season of Twilight Zone, fire. The twist and what goes on in that episode and how it kind of like ties in all the other episodes in the season, that joint is fire. I mess with it. It comes on a CBS. I don't think it comes on the CBS channel. It comes on a CBS like All Access something. It's some type of streaming service that CBS has, and they showed it on that. Now, where Pasta Man? I want to bring Pasta Man back. Get the Pasta Man. Matter of fact, let me just go to your link and bring Pasta Man back like that. Yeah, I fuck with Pasta Man. Where Pasta Man at? Open link a new channel. I used to write a lot of short stories too. Like that's always been my thing. Even before like the rapping thing, I was always like a crazy writer. Like, and my shits would be fire too. I got this one story, and I was always writing about some old spaced out crazy shit too. Okay, I did subscribe. Creeps McPasta, 1.8 million subscribers. Wow. Oh, he's live now. Creeps Pasta Man is live. Oh, he was live. I thought it just said he's live. Oh, yep, Pasta Man live. Creepy. Oh, he's got a 24-hour, 24/7 joint. Okay. Scary stories to relax and study to. 424 watching.
Sensation was one voice.
Shit, you dropped a gem for me, Z. You know what I'm saying? It's like right up my alley. I love stuff like this. 9 no sleep horror stories. Okay, so he's got some long joints and he's got some short joints. There's a recipe for happiness. Oh yeah, shit. This is a whole new lane I'm gonna be looking into and whatnot. But yeah, I guess in closing, I'm about to get up out and I gotta get my push-ups and my sit-ups in. This one is about a new look on God. Oh word. Okay, let me see. About the boogie in a minute. I get my push-ups and my sit-ups before I go to sleep. 24 hours to live. Where would I do? Where would I go? What would you do? What would you do? 24 hours mark the ending. Have you eaten a God? Oh, that's a long one. Okay. Have you ever eaten a God? Creepy pasta. Oh, that would be some creepy pasta, wouldn't it? Suing on Unicron. Man of war. Why would I want to relax the scary story? Yeah, it is kind of like, you know, relax to a scary ass story of some dead kid in the closet that leaves red crayons on the floor and in ghost form. That'll relax me, all right. And lots of them. Somber Reads is Somber Reads. Let me see. Yeah, check out Somber Reads. That sounds like a superhero name or a singer. Somber Reads. Wow, this shit looks scary. Wow, I'm just looking at the Okay, they rock out with creepypasta. Every night at 4 a.m. I hear a woman crying featuring Dead Leaf Clover creepypasta. Word? Shit, I might have to jump into the short, scary story lane. I'll conjure up some fly shit. Somber reads. Okay. There's a whole new lane I didn't even know about, just like that ASMR thing. I never knew that was a thing. Somber reads on the come up though. They got 1.3 thousand, but they politic and they doing collabs with creepypasta. They got the 1.8 million. So you know what I'm saying? Somber reads is on the good come up. Town of the Skinmen creepypasta. No sleep. Okay, they got creepy. Is creepypasta like the name of the genre? Because this Somber reads person has like creepypasta like in all the joints. Is that kind of like what ASMR is? Like the name of the thing is ASMR, so the name of this is called creepypasta? Because I just figured creepypasta is the dude. So it's Creeps Mook Pasta. That could be the dude's play off the name of the creepypasta. Oh, why can't I get the hold up, I'm trying to get the what you call it back. When you have money, do this. Black sector. All right, let me get the channel back. The guy's name in is Creeps. The Eating the God is a great one. I'll check that out. So I might rock out tonight to that joint. So what do you know? I can't escape the creepiness. I done went from a positive affirmation dude that sound like a robotic lizard, and I done got rid of that, and now I'm replacing it with some creepy pastas with kids trapped up in a thing with crayons. Now I like this shit though. Somber reads is Michi X brother. Oh word? Wow, the same Michi X, Miss Activist Michi X? That's an interesting, interesting connection. And the general name of the story itself is called Creepypasta. Okay, that's what I figured. It's about a town of killers too. It's great. Okay. I learned something new today. Good looking out, Zeke. And Vanessa, good looking out. You know what I'm saying? Somber reads. Creeps McPasta. I'll check both of them out. Shit, I might even throw my hat in the creepypasta game, you know what I'm saying? That might be the lane. What you do? You do videos? Yeah, what kind of videos you do? Oh, I do creepypasta. You do creepy? Oh, word? I know Somber. I know a lot of people that do. Yo, you know BTX brother do creepypasta? Oh, word? Oh shit, there's money in that shit. Okay. I live in a town full of serial killers. Something is taking us one by one. Written by a spook brain. And the dope thing is, since it's like all voice, like you don't even got to be like super graphically proficient, as long as you know you got a good reading voice, I guess, and a creepy voice or ability to do a creepy voice, tell a good story. I could do that. I used to be in elementary school. I used to do like the book club readings where you like read to other classes and people. It was like some story reading thing that we used to do. You know what I'm saying? I used to do that. So I think one day, I don't feel like doing it now, maybe tomorrow, I got this story. What was it called? Out of This Universe, that I wrote when I was I think 8 or 10, anywhere from 8 to 10. And it was like in our class, we published it in this little book of art that all the students did. And my thing was this story called Out of This Universe. It's about some old crazy spaced out stuff. But I was like reading it as an adult, and in my opinion, it was like really advanced for an 8 or even a 10-year-old. I was like, wow, I was on it like that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna I might do a creepy pasta. You know, that's gonna be my first creepy pasta is gonna be my story that I wrote when I was a little ass shorty. It ain't really a creepy story, but you know, that's gonna be my entry in the game. Be like, yo, I've been doing this since like, you know what I'm saying, since I was way tall. Yay high. Out of This Universe. That shit is fly though. Oh, did I freeze? No, that's just me freezing. If you can listen to a good one, you'll be there in the story itself. It's like I said, smell the ocean and feel the air. Yo, this is probably dope to listen with the headphones on. Be great at it. Oh, thank you. I'll give it a shot. I'll see what's up. I'm gonna do the tarot reading. Great to listen to a lot, and I know for a fact you love the Killer Town for sure. Okay. Cause I do a lot, even with the music. Like I got a lot of story raps. Like I tell a lot of stories. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this one song. I'm gonna close out with this this one song since we in like the subject of storytelling and everything, right? Now I don't like to explain my lyrics. I like it to stand the test of time. Like if I say some old crazy stuff or I have an ill punchline, I hate explaining it. I hate saying, "Oh, see what I meant there." Da, da, da. I like other people to do it. I think art should stay like that. I think you should keep the subtlety in your art and everything. So I won't explain word by word about this song, but I will say this. I'll give you the general idea of this song, and I've never heard this done in a rap story song before. I made this song back in either 2005 or 2006. I forget. It's called Every Day. It's called That Cause and Effect Thing in parentheses every day. The reason it's called That Cause and Effect Thing, because it's 3 verses and 3 stories, right? Each verse is a story. However, there's cause and effect, because events that happen in each one of those 3 stories all connect to each other. You know what I'm saying? Verse 1 connects with verse 3, with verse 2, they all connect somehow. Yet at the same time, they're still both 3 independent stories. So I want y'all to take that with you as I play That Cause and Effect Thing, aka Every Day. And then from there, I'm gonna hit the flow and do these push-ups. So let me find it. Hopefully it sound, it'll come out good, with the phone and everything. Now that shit now I wanna play a song, now you wanna be all slow. All right, hold up. Tone space, that cause effect thing. There we go. Remember, 3 stories that connect with each other.
This type of shit that happens every day. You walk with me there.
still waiting for this wonderful night. Newlyweds consummating their love, it was romantic. Some real candlelit, watch the stars slow jam. Shit, as the years went by, they were on top of the world. On the house now, just because about to have a new girl. And her husband by the day was getting sicker and sicker. Stomach feeling like it's liver took a river or liquor. In the hospital, we made his last days to his home. When the doctor told him that he had AIDS or wrong, just a reply when he took, and the truth came to light. Well, Jack could think before he died is when he bit to his wife. Like this how you wish it. This how you wish it didn't happen every day. Like this how you wish it. This how you wish it didn't happen every day. Like every day. This how you wish it didn't happen every day. Like this how you wish it. This how you wish it didn't happen every day. 1870, we're taking it back. So follow me, Jimi Hendrix just died and Paul McCartney left the Beatles. What they never told you about Sarah, who was after her career as an actress, hoping some big things were clever. She let this movie producer at least try to show you was. We knocked it up and met you, Sarah ain't even know who's love. You put her on a model and they promised no more. Guarantee she hit the top, and she crossed to the floor. The picture started with a hubbard on the chest and the dress. As the weeks went by, she was less and less. To do a thing, though, then she lost the top of the ball. That those pictures were bringing her to be a Hollywood star. One day, Sarah went over to his house for some business. He was offering a drink, passed the weed and said, hit this. She refused, and he grabbed her by the coat with a knife. In his hand, pressed her to the wall and threatened her life. First she struggled, then he stabbed her in the stomach and made her take her panties down, his blood dripping, forcefully raped her. She was screaming till she passed out from horror and shock. But was locked inside a basement, the worst part of the plot. The devices of torturing bodies laying decaying. Several pictures on the wall of naked ladies displaying about 10 different girls that were flushed out and ready. They matching bodies on the floor, some of them without their heads. As the basement door opened down the stairs came the villain. So Sarah swung a bloody face to his face and then killed him. She's a bot, gave up on acting, it all comes from the terror. Started writing and the book becomes a #1 seller. Like this how you wish it. So that's that cause and effect thing. I don't know how y'all was able to hear it through the speakers, but I'm put it in the chat. So if anyone wants to give that another place so you can really catch it, it's 3 separate stories, 3 verses, 3 separate stories. However, the events all correlate with each other. Verse 1, 2, and 3. And in verse 3, it goes all the way back to 1970. So it's like it's an ill-ass story. It's a dope-ass story and how they all connect. So, you know, y'all can give that a spin. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hear it in like better quality and you want to like peep all the, you know, the connections. But I've never heard anyone in hip-hop tell a story in the way that I did that joint. That cause and effect thing, AKA every day. Found your email on your bed. So yeah, on that note, I'm about to, you know, hit the floor, knock out these push-ups. And, you know what I'm saying, and just kick back and, you know, take my butt to sleep. So, yeah, everybody do have a good one. Probably tomorrow I'll come back, you know, do the computer thing. And I want to get the panel. I just want to get, like, honestly, just want to get a nice, like, rap cipher going on. You know, if LA want to come through and jump on that, or anybody, Christ Council or somebody, anybody, BS, anybody just want to come in and just, you know, start spitting. It don't got to be a battle. I'm always open to battle anybody. We could do the battle, but it don't got to be that. You can just come in and, you know, just spit in general. So I'll have the open link for that. Or Zeke, if you just want to hop in and, you know, just talk your shit and just, you know, express yourself, you could do that too. Vanessa, if you want to come through, you know what I'm saying, you do the live twerk, the twerk off or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or if not, you know, hey, at least I know you're still doing it either way. So however y'all want to do it. But on that joint, I'll catch y'all good peoples later.